Alright, so what's up you guys, it's your boy X aka Doncho, and for today we are back with another GBVS video. We just received info about Belial's moveset aka toolkit, and man, it is looking spicy. Now obviously with the new character being released onto GBVS, we have to cover that over here on the channel, so Belial's toolkit is no different. And I really don't feel like stretching any more time here, so without much talking, let's dive right into what our boy Belial has to offer. So to start off this breakdown, we will take a look at Belial's first ability, which is called Gutia. This ability is his projectile. The light version moves forward whilst the medium version goes upwards. You can activate this before making contact by using his ability 1A, and the heavy version moves horizontally and has multiple hits and allows you to activate his 1A after you land a hit. And to make this a bit more clear, Belial's A1 ability is called You Like It a Little Crooked, right? Which of course fits him like no other, but this is in fact a temporary placeholder for this name, so this might change. Now this ability changes Gutia projectile into a scythe. This move gets 3 different versions after you turn it into a scythe, as the light version swings forward, the medium moves backwards, and the heavy version moves forward a bit and delays the follow-up. So this alone is quite a bag of options available to Belial, and I think it will be very interesting to see how we will be able to utilize this move as time goes on. Then we have his second ability for Belial, which is called Notoria. Both the light and heavy versions are invulnerable, meaning that Belial does have a DP or Dragon Punch if you will, which to those who might not play this game on a more serious note don't realize it yet, but this is a very important move to have, as this was actually quite a make or break for a lot of people, including myself. Now to get back to the move, his medium version has no iframes on the way up, but instead also attacks on the way down to trick people who are expecting to punish the light version. So my guess is that this will somewhat behave as Charlotta's DP, and how good this move exactly will be is something we'll have to find out as he comes around, which is only 6 to 7 more days as of now. Then we move over to his third ability called Asmodeus, which is a pretty straightforward move as it's an advancing strike. Now if it hits from close range, it will actually grab the opponent and do even more damage than it would from a longer range. And we saw this in the trailer already, both from up close and from afar. From afar it clashed with Beelzebub, and up close it actually grabbed the fairy into a combo. So all in all, this move is very exciting. Also visually it looks really cool, so I'm really happy that this is available to Belial. Now on to ability 4, which is called Fazago, and this move is something I'm actually looking forward to a lot because it's a dash forward that ends in a command throw, and as a Percy player reading these words, it makes me very happy and excited. Now to go over the multiple versions of this move, the light version moves a shorter distance, the medium version moves further, and the EX version will automatically grab the opponent once they're close. This sounds pretty strong but also reactable, so yet again we'll have to see how that works in game. Now the thing about this move is that it will look a lot like its unique ability, which means that this move can be used to bait people, which is always good to have available to you as a character. Even the slightest of schmicks is always welcome. And talking about this unique ability, we have his unique ability that is called Worthless, aka Belial in Hebrew, and this is the notorious chat walk that we've seen in the trailer that everyone was losing their minds about. Belial walks forward with his arms spread wide open, and if he does get attacked by anything other than a throw, he will counter attack. The counter attack will also track the opponent to ensure a hit. Now my main question here is actually how fast the startup of this move will be, but only time will tell, because that quite changes the game a bit if it is a slow move or a fast move. If it's fast, then that's all the better, but if it's slow, then I feel like this will actually be a bad move. Now with that covered, we arrived at the last part of this toolkit, which are the Skybound arts, and for his first Skybound art, this is called Lemigetton, and this is an invulnerable move that strikes first, then dashes forward with another strike, so it can be used against distant enemies. Now this reminded me immediately of Percival's Skybound art, because if it does become similar to Percival's Skybound art and just cuts right through projectiles and such, then it will be a really good move. But considering that it strikes first, he might lose that ability because of his iframes that run out before covering the distance. Of course, speed is also a thing that matters here, so for now that's still up in the air. I hope that it has good frame data, because if it will be able to cut through projectiles and such, it will be a very strong option. Then we have his super Skybound art, which is called Anagenesis. Now this too is invulnerable. We've seen it in the trailer already, he kicks the enemy up into the air, then finishes them off with Anagenesis. Now it's a close distance move, so it will be useful for close combos or to just straight up interrupt and punish the enemy for trying to pressure you. And on that note, we ended here for Belial's toolkit. Now all in all, this kit is looking pretty fucking legit, and if Belial does get a complementing frame data that works with his moves, then I definitely can see this man become an issue over time. Now personally, I will be waiting on the patch notes to see what Percival will be looking like afterwards, but worst case scenario, Belial definitely seems tempting to pick up. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are looking out for Belial so you can main him right away, or if you're waiting to see what your character will be looking like after the patch, just like me. And of course, when the patch drops, your boy will cover that too. So if you guys do enjoy these type of videos and generally are into Granblue Fantasy, whether that be the main game or GBVS, then feel free to stick around on the channel by hitting that sub button, as I do cover fighting games, Granblue, and anime games all around. And if I'm not making videos here, then you can catch me streaming GBVS on Twitch. With Belial coming our way, I will definitely be looking forward to stream a lot with him to see what type of craziness this man has to offer. I know a lot of people that will be playing him, so there will be a lot of Belial action going on over there on my Twitch. All the links will be in the pinned comment down below, so hopefully I'll see you guys there. It was your boy Anagenesis, aka Duncho. Stay happy, stay blessed, and I'm out. Peace.